Hello everyone, this is another history police video reaction type. So this time I've chosen a clip again on YouTube, and this one I think basically is the end of the Spanish princess. It's called Peace, and I kind of like the title. It's like she's almost at peace and she made peace with what's happening and what happened to her and to her marriage. And I just know, like I read the description, so now I'm gonna watch it and react to it and see what I think. So let's do this, guys.
Your father casts himself in many troubles, Mary.
Okay. Sorry, I just, like you see the pain of obviously Catherine of Aragon seeing Anne Boleyn and Henry together. And like what I like with historical fiction, with historical shows, with historical movies, is that it's a window for us to try to experience what these past historical characters experienced. And here it's very powerful because you have Catherine of Aragon who's quite very upset. She has all the rights to be. But here, what I love is like she's talking to her daughter. So your father got himself in lots of troubles, Mary. And because we tend to forget that obviously the ones who suffered is obviously Catherine of Aragon. She's the wife, right? She's the wife, and she loses her crown, she loses her throne, her marriage. But the other one is obviously Mary. And here we have like Catherine with a young Mary, which obviously is not true. Mary was a teenager. They're not even together when it happens because they're separated. So there's lots of liberties taken in this show. But let's try to watch it with a human point of view. Let's try to watch it with an emotional point of view, with a sensitivity as human beings. A woman who really loved her husband and who ultimately lost him.
And so he breaks his mind upon a goose chase for a prize that he can never win. But in his search, he fails to see the biggest prize of all that God has given us. And it is you.
I love that. I love that because, so obviously again, that's a bit annoying that the girl is a little girl, but I love that, that she's saying that he's forgotten how lucky he is to have a very healthy girl. And it makes me think about that. Kids, if you want kids or not, is not the matter, it's not the question, and you're allowed to do whatever you want. But once you have kids, they are gifts to you. They do enlighten your life, despite of their sex. I have a boy and I have a girl, and it doesn't matter, they're both like my light and joy in this world. And I like that. Here's what she's saying. She's saying like he's forgotten that he's been already given this biggest gift ever of having a healthy, smart, competent, girl who's going to become Queen Mary. And I just love this line, really.
Forgive him. Pray that he may find his way again.
Forgive him. Pray that he might find his way again. I love this as well because we have here Catherine of Aragon's compassion. Though do I think she could have said stuff like that? Maybe if she had had the chance to see her daughter in person, maybe it's what she would have said. But at the same time, I think there was a lot of anger, and resentment, which obviously we can understand. But which she would have said, like, forgive him. I think Catherine of Aragon was, in the end, someone with a very big heart. So yes, I would say that it is really possible she would have said those words if she could have had, or yeah, they didn't have oral conversations, so it's very hard here to see if it's something she would have said. But I like actually that in the show they're trying to portray a Catherine of Aragon with a very big heart. She lives with dignity.
and that he may be granted his peace.
People call me Harry.
Believe your purpose, Mary. Be of merry heart. There.
Os dará fuerzas. Recordad vuestros orígenes. ¿De dónde venís?
I like that. I like that very much. Obviously we have the scene where, you know, like, she likes him. We have this moment between them, and I do believe that there was a kind of a love story. If there's one queen that I really believe that he loved, it's probably Catherine of Aragon, probably because he stayed with her the longest. But for me, it was more like he admired her more than probably he loved her. I don't think Henry VIII could love anyone, you know what I mean? Like, but it might be the closest to love. Probably with Anne Boleyn as well. Though with Anne Boleyn, it's lust and it's massive. It's a passion, and there's a very much difference between love story and a passion story that is going to turn into a toxic passion, right? The way he treats her, like, and obviously the end, like, but it's not a video on Anne Boleyn, so I'm not gonna stop here. But he also, like, remember who you are. You are a Spanish princess. She's from the biggest royal dynasty at the time, royal house at the time, and Catherine of Aragon's end for that is very sad as well. Even if she was not executed, she was left to rot on her, and that's quite horrible as well.
That's north, see? I love you very much. As I love him. Shall we set him free? I am his wife. I am Queen of England. I am God's obedient servant. But you are England's future.
So what I like is, like, what does this really represent, right? Like, you know, shall we set him free? Does it represent, like, letting go? Letting him go? Like, you know, I don't know. I love that she said that you're the future of England. It is very tragic. It's a very beautiful scene. I mean, honestly, it's so well done. I really like it. I think there's lots to reflect upon this, because Catherine of Aragon was such a brave woman and was such a strong woman, a strong queen until the end. She fought for her marriage. She fought for what was right. And, you know, her and Anne Boleyn have very much this in common, is the fierce love for their daughter. And the belief that their daughter is the future. The belief that their daughter has something to bring to this country. And they both did. So, yeah, quite very nice scene, very touching scene. I think here we really see Catherine of Aragon as a human being, as the wife. You know, like, she's definitely heartbroken, and we see also the bond with mother-daughter bond that is so strong for Catherine of Aragon and Mary, and that it's so nice to actually see it on screen. So yes, I really enjoyed reviewing this clip, reacting to this clip, and let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you like that scene? Do you think that you know, what were your thoughts? Do you think it's nice to see Catherine like this, but also, like, in a way she's giving up? But did she really give up? In reality, I think she always tried until the end. That she fought with all she could. She didn't really let him go. She tried not to, very hard, out of love and out of pride, obviously, because she's Queen of England, and she said that. And because for everything she's been through, for this man as well. And I think also for her daughters, for what her daughter represents, right? Her daughter is the representation of her union with Henry VIII. You know, I really enjoyed it. I think it was a very nice clip. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!